What's good, YouTube? It's been such a long time since the last time we spoke. I've changed my name to Sensei Mouse. It's no longer your boy Molly, but it's your boy Sensei today. With the new name change, we're going to start you guys off with a new video, and we're talking about One Piece episode 1062. And I really wanted to come back with this video because we've seen so much greatness with the One Piece manga, but then we also been seeing so much greatness with the One Piece anime as of lately. I mean, have you guys truly been seeing the greatness that we've been seeing? The art, the animation, the fight scenes have been so great. I mean, Sanji versus Queen. Let's start off with that. That fight was top tier, top notch, one of the best fights in all of One Piece. Let me not say it was one of the best fights in all of anime, but it was one of the best animated fights in all of One Piece. It was top tier from beginning to end. I mean, we know Oda has to break it down and he has to go in and he has to really, get to the fights. But Sanji versus Queen, when Sanji, get his new enhanced body, he's able to enhance his haki even more with his exoskeleton, and he takes on Queen with his blue flames. Blue flames, I'm talking about. Like, Queen could not keep up with him. He could not fight him. Sanji was so fast, he could not see him. He thought he was literally invisible after he was invisible. Sanji was kicking the mess out of him left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. There was no chance at all that Queen can even keep up with his speed. This just shows you how fast and how much stronger this man Sanji has gotten. And it has been a long time coming to see a massive power up for this man Sanji, and seeing the power up right now versus a top tier commander and beating Queen, who was a massive tank from day one. After fighting Big Mom, Sanji kicked this man so hard, he literally kicked him out of the castle, off of the island, into the sea. This man Queen basically was begging for his mom to come and save his life. I mean, this man Sanji almost went Super Saiyan Blue on him. No, he did go Super Saiyan Blue. Queen did not stand a chance. Queen goes flying and bouncing and bouncing and bouncing, and bye-bye. There you go, flying off the island. And it's such a great moment for Sanji fans, because we Sanji fans have not gotten a moment like this in so long. Like, it's been a very long time since we got a Sanji moment. Those keyframes, it was perfect. That fight, the animation, it was just so perfect. Like, there's nothing you could complain about in that fight. Now let's swap over to Zoro versus King. Just another super important fight. These are the number 1 and 2 commanders of Kaido versus the number 1 and 2 commander of Luffy. And I'm not going to sit here and debate who's stronger, Sanji or Zoro. I'm not going to say who's the first commander, because it really doesn't matter. All we know is that they're here to fight for Luffy, and they're going to fight for Luffy no matter what. They're always going to have his back. And going into that last fight, when King, he goes into the air and he awakens his fire dragon, and the fire dragon just like bursts into like many larger fire dragons, and this man Zoro, he's just flying through the air in his insane speed and his newfound advanced conqueror's haki, weaponizing it. Just looks so beautiful. Just the color of King attacking, and the green on Zoro, which obviously matches his hair, that's the color of his conqueror's haki. And seeing him go through the air was just top notch. And King, he's giving it everything he got. Like, he know, this is all I have to defeat him now so I can go help Kaido. Just what a masterful clash. It was just as great as King. It was just as great as Queen versus Sanji. But this clash right here for Zoro and King was just, again, another top tier moment. I can't pick a moment between Sanji or Zoro on which is better. I don't want to do it. That's not what I'm here to talk about. But I do want to talk about the impactfulness of these fights. For Zoro mastering or at least learning how to master Imma, and for Sanji now awakening his Latin abilities like his family has, which is super important, because if they're going to go ahead and fight with top tier commanders or even Yonkos in the future, they have to be able to hold their own against anyone, even a Yonko, they have to, even the admirals. This is so important, and this is why I don't want to argue, or I don't want to hear people say, oh man, Zoro's stronger than Sanji, or Sanji's stronger than Zoro, or Zoro's moment was more important than Sanji. I don't want to hear that. Let's just bask in the greatness of what Oda is giving us with Sanji and Zoro, both of them getting their great moments, literally episodes apart. I mean, just greatness. But I don't want to disrespect Queen or King. Just as much I'm giving praise to Zoro and Sanji, King and Queen, they held their own. Like, they truly has held their own. And Queen was more of, you know, cockiness. He wanted to be better than Sanji and his father's science. You know, that was like their battle. For King and for Zoro, it was more of like Zoro, in his mind, he knows he has to fight for Luffy in order to help Luffy get closer to his dream of being the Pirate King. Helping him get closer to his goal of becoming the Pirate King, he knows he has to dive deep and he has to become the King of Hell, which is super symbolic and super important, because the stronger he get, he can help Luffy get closer to his goal. And again, same thing for Sanji. He's telling that he's willing to become a monster. He's willing to accept everything that's happened to him, and he's willing to take on the advancements of his newfound powers and his genes to just become a monster and do whatever he have to do to stand by Luffy and continue to fight for Luffy. And this is why this fight is so important for these guys. Queen, he's fighting for his own gain. But King, he's fighting to protect Kaido. He is only there to fight for Kaido. He knows if he doesn't defeat Zoro right now, then this battle is going to continue to be drawn out. And of course, if the battle wasn't drawn out, King definitely would have came out on top. But that wasn't his goal. His goal wasn't to draw the battle out. He wanted to end it right away, then go help Kaido. And Zoro, he stood 10 toes down, 3 swords up, 1 eye open, and he met King one-on-one, face to face, sword to sword, and he came out on top. This is just a great moment for us One Piece fans, Sanji fans, Zoro fans alike. Again, I don't want to take either glory away from either of these characters. They're both are great characters. They're really great, getting greater character development. And again, episode 1062, 1061 has just been greatness. Let's not compete and say which fan base is better. Let's just accept it for what it is, greatness. If you guys enjoyed this review, drop a like, drop a comment. Sensei Mel's will be coming back again. Go ahead and follow my TikTok, because I've been dropping a lot more videos on TikTok lately. So if you guys still with me, if you guys are still following the YouTube, go over, subscribe to my TikTok, and we're gonna keep it going. Until next time, guys, I'll catch you in the next video.